Final score, Guam 31, Uzbekistan 12. Congratulations to Guam, our bronze medal winners in the Women's Asia Rugby Sevens Trophy for 2018. Please stay tuned for our final. Be a massive game. Malaysia taking on the Philippines. Two sides that are very well trained in their skills, good pace, whole complete packages. Be a good game to watch.
Leave that on. Leave that on, go and join Orange for free.
DSD, the future now.
This is my Brunei.
DSD, the
This is my Brunei.
Count us down.
Okay, welcome back to Panaga, Brunei for Asia Rugby Women's Sevens Trophy 2018. You join us now for the final between Malaysia and the Philippines. It's been a brilliant day of rugby, 2 days of rugby. Joining me in the commentators booth is Coach Shafiq from the national team. Coach, how are you doing?
I'm good, MJ. How are you?
Real good, I'm real good. 2 good days of rugby. So, leading up to it then, we've had Malaysia versus Uzbekistan, with Malaysia coming out on top, and then Guam versus Philippines, with Philippines taking the win, bringing us to this final. Coach, what do you think of the game so far today?
Well, I have to say that the games have been of a very high quality. Just in the middle part of the day when it started raining, the handling became a little bit more difficult. Malaysia especially had difficulty with their handling in the semi-final, and they basically just managed to pull it out of the bag within the last minute of the game. So Philippines, they've got some really good players. I think they're number 3, which takes the ball up the middle. You know, she takes a lot of stopping.
Yeah. Which teams impressed you overall?
India has impressed me a lot.
Yes.
They've got some really crisp handling, some really good fast players.
And if I had to put you on the spot, who have you got in the final? Who do you think is going to win and why?
I haven't seen much of Philippines, but from what I've seen from Malaysia and the few games I've seen of the Philippines, I think it's anybody's game. It will come basically down to the team who makes the least mistakes, because a lot of the tries have been scored from turnover ball, and so if you turn the ball over, you are going to get punished.
Yeah. If you could give one piece of advice to the each team, what would it be in going into this final?
Hold on to the ball.
Hold on to the ball. That's good advice in every game of rugby. So sitting us, we've got Shu again. How you been today?
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
And what's been your favourite part?
I don't know, just hearing
Blowing
you
the
guys
horn,
commentating
probably.
the games.
Probably blowing the horn. Scaring the life out of the commentators, because she used to blow it right in our ear.
So, before the game kicks off, we'll have the usual festivities, which will be the national anthem, getting the teams onto the field, national anthems for both teams, and then we'll get underway. Thanks for joining us here down at the Asia Rugby Sevens Women's Trophy 2018. Looking forward to a good, exciting final.
So guys, we've got Malaysia.
And yeah, in front of us we have our match officials.
In the final, who do you think's going to win? They seem to have some division there. Either way, it's going to be a really good game.
Mamad, what's the referee's name? Ask him what's his name. The referee.
So here comes the teams then, parading onto the field with the flags leading them on. Nice bit of pomp for the final.
If we can just ask the spectators and the teams.
And we have the players lining up for the national anthems as per usual for the final of,
especially on the right hand side, guys.
Of the tournament.
Please give the players some space. We don't want any injuries.
And there we have the match officials. The referee for this final is Lee from Korea. And he'll be assisted by 4 other officials, 2 on the sideline and 1 behind each post.
So in front of us with them we've got Malaysia lined up in the blue and the Philippines in the white. Just waiting on someone to press play on the iPod.
Please be upstanding for the Malaysian anthem. Thank you.
Now?
We're just waiting for the anthem from Malaysia.
Thank you very much. Please remain standing for the Philippines national anthem.
Ayang magiliw, perlas ng silakanan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw. May dinagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang iskap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhay pagsita, huwag langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga apil, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have the Philippines
So here we go then. in the final of the Asia Rugby Sevens Women's Trophy 2018, where we've got Malaysia versus Philippines in the final. Malaysia in the blue, Philippines in the white.
Spectators, please move behind the cricket pitch.
Will be when this is decided. So Philippines, last little huddle, getting their coach in, final little points of motivation. Philippines going to be playing left to right, Malaysia right to left.
Guys, pick your chairs up.
Malaysia with a kickoff.
And it has really cooled down in the afternoon now. It is just after 5 p.m. and some cloud cover. Very little wind to speak of.
Yeah, that should really benefit the players.
Yep, conditions are dry. The field has held up really well over the 2 days.
And that's the commendable work to the ground staff.
Yep, we have to give them kudos.
Okay, Malaysia with a kickoff then. It gets us underway for the final of this Asia Rugby Women's 2018 tournament. Sevens.
Right. And immediately Indonesia, Philippines is spreading it wide. And she slips one tackle and off she goes. And just held up.
And taken into touch.
Just beyond the 10-meter line into touch. And I think, MJ, right from the start, you can see the intent of the Philippine team is to spread it wide and to stretch the Malaysian defense.
Definitely moving that ball around. That's the fastest thing on the field. Working coast to coast, shipping it around.
Yes. And let's see if Malaysia can do the same. Good take from Malaysia in the line out. Oh, pass is a little bit high. Nice in front and trying to take the outside, and she gets cracked there. Not held. And now they have to let go. Malaysia over the ball. Quick recycle. Ball goes to ground, and that has been the story of Malaysia's game for the last 2 games. Pass is not sticking. And there's a hole. She's in the gap. In the gap, and support is there. Now we need someone to come in and clear it. And
this player on the ball's had a brilliant tournament, coach. Drops it.
Drops it, and
the referee calls that drop, knock forward first.
We have a scrum on the 5-meter line. Just about 2 meters into the Malaysian half. And I can tell you one thing, MJ, there's no feeling each other out. Both teams are just going at each other right from the kickoff.
Looks like Malaysia should have the advantage here.
Big strong scrum from Malaysia, and they turn the ball over, and she's on the blind side. On the blind, and she plays it inside. Oh! Gets pulled down. Offload, and another offload. Step.
Brilliant offload. Malaysia working really well in the rucks, getting that continuity, keeping the ball alive.
Yep. Oh, she dropped it with a one-woman overlap. It takes up getting used to it, talking about one-man overlaps, and now we have to change it to one-woman overlaps. But I think we should be neutral, gender neutral, and say one person.
Person.
One person.
Rugby person.
Yeah, one person overlap. 2 syllables.
Rugby player. I think that's accepted these days. So again, Malaysia definitely got a weight and height advantage in the scrum. Let's see if they can capitalise on it.
They really dominated Philippines in the first scrum. Let's see, and looks like it again. But Philippines managed to get the ball out. And hand off, and she slipped another one. There's
still alive. Number 5 going all the way on her own.
Number 4. She held up, and now she goes to ground. Malaysia line up in defense.
Philippines doing really well to keep that ball alive.
Team tackle, and she gets through both of them. Just held on there by number 1 from Malaysia, and she needs to get out of the way now.
Need to release it.
And the referee is not. Advantage Philippines.
Don't know if they're identified, coach, but Malaysia have got no one at the back. They've got no one at the back.
And now it's almost a turnover. Holding on. Malaysian player had right to the ball. She was on her feet. And straightened by number 2. Let's see, another offload, and she spoils it.
Really scrappy, coach. Really scrappy. Maybe the weather's getting to him. A bit moist with the rain coming in.
I think the ground is still quite moist, but also it seems as if players are just trying to do a little bit too much instead of just going to ground, set the ball, set yourself up for the next wave. And there's quite a few 50-50 passes.
Fatigue, of course, as well, where they've been playing for 2 days straight.
2 days, you know, it's good, what, 8 hours a day, about 16 hours of rugby over 2 days.
It's on TV, I know.
So here we go with the scrum then.
And slips another tackle over there.
Got the numbers on the overlap here, coach.
Oh, yes. But every time one of the two teams have an overlap, you know, they tend to fumble and they tend to spill the ball, turn it over. Okay, so there's Malaysia. Change of direction. Oh, through the half gap, offload again. Malaysia still going forward. And recycle, quick recycle. They have an overlap. Oh. Change of direction again. Straighten. Throwing pass.
And she scores it down, dabs it down. Ref hesitated for a second. Looked like she might have dropped it with no VAR available. He scores it on the field as a try. Really good work from Malaysia. Moving the ball left to right.
Try scored from Malaysia.
Keep changing direction, coach.
Jerry.
Yes, I think that's what caught the Philippines defense off guard. First they went to the right and then they quickly switched to the left. And it was just a matter of throwing pass, good arms through the tackle, and then offload to the winger.
So we've got number 10 with the conversion attempt in the yellow cap. She's had a brilliant tournament, really fast. Moving around, dragging people around, and takes too long though. So for all the speed she's got, takes too long on the conversion attempt, coach. Wasted opportunity.
Yes, but granted, it was quite far out, so chances of her actually getting the conversion was about 30%. And time is off. There's a drone on the field. We need to get that one off.
So the referee's not happy with that drone.
Yeah, I think there's a few safety concerns. If anything happens and that drone comes crashing down onto a player running, you know, it can lead to injury.
I think welcome to 2018, coach. I think that's the world we're living in. Drones are on.
Yeah, I'm an old school guy. I used to fly kite.
You bought it today? You bought your kite?
Unfortunately not.
If you'd have bought it, put a camera on it.
Right, and there we have Philippines. I think that's been the story of the Philippines this game. They've been pinned down in their own half, and every time they get an opportunity, you know, they turn the ball over.
So we've got Malaysia down here with the put in. Good field position, stronger scrum. They're reversing the play though. They come back round. Red scrum out real fast. Gets the offload to number 4. Moves round. Looped her though. She's still on option.
Oh, if only she could get that pass away. Number 11 was in the clear.
Philippines will turn it over. Philippines need some points before the end of the half. They've got an opportunity here. I don't know what the ref says about that.
And she just got caught on the step back. We've seen a few yellow cards for high tackles in this tournament, haven't we?